Hi, this is Chad with Simplet, and today I'd like to show you how to use an include in your website. What an include is it's a section of code that is used multiple times on your website that is placed in its own file. And then that file is referenced from all the pages of the website that would use that particular code. For example, your navigation menu or your footer. Those are places on your website that are referenced often from individual pages throughout your website. And if you had hundreds of pages of your website and you wanted to make a change in, say, the title of your navigation menu or something, one of the options, if you want to change that, you might have to change it on every single page if you're not using an include file or a database. In this case, I'm working on this site for a client. We're not going to use a database on this section of the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place his navigation menu and his footer and everything into an include file, into their own individual include files. That way, if I need to change anything in those sections, all I have to do is change it in that one page, and it will change it for the whole site. Let me go ahead and show you the code. Alright, so right here, just so you see where we're at, here's the top bar on the website, and that's this social media section up here for sharing and stuff like that. The next section, of course, is your header area where you've got your phone number and contact information, and the logo will be right here. And then down below that is the navigation. Because this code is all changeable, I may need to change a social media icon, of course the phone number, any information I may need to change I want to include in the same file since it's all sectioned up together. So here I've got my header and here I've got my navigation. So I'm just going to highlight that code. I've already created an include file, and right now it's blank. I called it include, so when I go to my folder I know where my includes are, and I've named the section header so that I know what I'm working with. So I cut this code from this page, from my index page, and then I paste it into my include file, and I'll save that. And you'll notice that it's a .php file. It cannot be .html, it has to be .php. And then when you go to your index page, you need to insert this line of code. This tells it that it's PHP and that you're going to include a particular file. So right now I'm referencing my header.php file. So now the server, when the user goes to the website and the server is spitting that information out to the person's browser, it will display it correctly. In this case though, we need to do one more step. Because this include header is a .php file, the index page that has this PHP code on it has to be converted to PHP as well. So I'm going to close out of this file and go to my folder, and I have to rename this to index.php. So here you see I've got my index page and my inner pages. There's a quick way to change the inner pages as well to include this code and to do it all at once, but that's in another tutorial. But you'll see I've got my index and my include header in there. So now I open my index.php and it's ready to go. So now when I upload it to my server, as long as my server has PHP installed, then it will display just as if it was a regular HTML file with the code on it. So that should get you started. If you have any questions, which you may have, feel free to shoot me a question on the contact form, or you can even ask your question below on the comments section. Appreciate your time and for checking out this tutorial. Have a great day.